First of all, welcome to the channel and thank you for stopping by. When time permits, please consider subscribing. I would greatly appreciate it. What we have here today is some of my old off-road footage on the KTM 390 Adventure. I've got a lot of this footage that I never used for anything, and I've been going over it just to see what my experience was like then, comparing it to what it's like now. And I thought, why not throw together a couple of videos and toss them up as extras. I really hope you do enjoy.
We have in front of us is a little bit of a hill on an absolutely beautiful October afternoon. I don't know if you can see it down there, but it's, what, 54 degrees. Did I already test out my skid plate? Well, yes, I did. What an opportune time. Man, that traction control is crummy. But I would not make it up this hill if I had it on. So what I'm out here doing today is just, well, enjoying the nice weather and hitting some of these rocks. I hope they're coming out on camera, because what I really wanted to do was test out my skid plate. I've had it on a couple of trips, but nothing really rocky. So today the goal is to take it out, hit some rocks, make sure it stays in place, make sure it doesn't get loose at all. And this right here, absolutely rocky. Woo! Yeah, both wheels just came off the ground there. And half the time when I land around here, I land on a rock, so happy to have this black dog. I should still be avoiding the rocks, I imagine, due to my cast wheels, but I can always replace those if I need to. I've said before, probably at the beginning of this video, but I use the AXP skid plate for, oh, well over a year now. And this kind of terrain, when you hit the rocks, is what snapped it. Like right there. I think that might have been where I did snap it. This bike does not feel heavy until it stops. It really does feel nice on the flowy sections. I don't know if you can hear it, but wow, can I hear the extra sound coming bouncing up off of my new Black Dog skid plate, unfortunately. I have been lazy and I have not looked for a bit of material to absorb some of that sound, so I'm still getting a reflection of all 370 cc's coming back up at me. It's a lot louder than my exhaust is. But it's worth it. I did not want to shatter the bottom of my engine, and I was very lucky when I hit the big rock that the snap was not off the bottom of the engine. It was instead off of one of the brackets. I think someone said on Instagram that was great, it acted as a fuse for you, and they were absolutely right. It was great that it acted like a fuse for me. Because the last thing I needed was to be stuck with oil coming out of my engine. Oh, this water's going to be so cold. Will it ever stop raining? Ooh, just hit the skid plate there. Oh, just hit it twice there. Now, see, I've been much more careful in the past when I had my AXP on, but now I'm actually just letting it go like I would with my Honda and seeing how many times I hit it. I am curious as to how many times I accidentally smacked that AXP and was doing damage to it. Though to be fair, there was nothing wrong with the AXP skid plate. It was 100% the way it mounted. The skid plate itself, while it's scored and scratched, never broke. Got myself stalled in some mud, and there's a bit more mud to go. Stalled in mud isn't as much of a problem as it could be, because the mud doesn't seem to be too deep right now, but it is still pretty annoying that I am stuck changing my traction control every time. I actually didn't have any intention of coming on here, but I wanted to test out my skid plate. I'm actually just going into the Pittstown Park to get a good look at what's been going on up there. I hear they're redoing the roads from Pittstown to Grafton, and I want to take a look. But I figured while I'm coming, I might as well shortcut through the trail, find out how my bike is going to handle some of the rocks today. Been hitting a lot of rocks, enjoying it. Much better on the skid plate than I thought. Do wish it was drier, but then one don't I? Woo! Whoops and mud. Welcome to where I live. Oh, they've been doing some work here now. Oof. Man, there's a lot hitting back there. This is a pretty rocky area. It goes from the smooth to the rocky very frequently. And now it goes from smooth to rocky to gravel. Thank goodness I remembered to turn off the traction control. Looks like they're working up here. But that's okay. I was getting off here anyway. I think I should have left my traction control, or sorry, my anti-lock brakes on. Doesn't take much to lock it up at all on the gravel. I cannot sit on that stuff. Holy shoot. A lot bouncier than it looks. Wow, look at this. Oh, can't get through there. I missed our turnoff just following this nice road they created for us. This is a lot of wood. This might be the second longest section of these railroad ties they put in. Oh man, and they even put a little ramp for us. Sweet. That was courteous. They could have made us do the 1.5 foot drop down. But nope, they put a nice little ramp to help us out. Very courteous. Alright, I will pick you up when we get back to the road we intended to go on.